Hello and welcome to Tarot Siddhi at voicesandviews.com. In today's episode, we have a friend who is here with us and we're going to do a reading for her. And for your benefit, I can tell you that I'm doing something which I call the time spread. We are not really delving into a psychological aspect here. We are simply doing the prediction thing that everybody is so fond of about tarot. We'll do a month by month progressive reading about her company and how it's going to do professionally and financially, and what are the things that she needs to look out for in the coming financial year. And so I would like to begin this reading now. So when we do the time spread, we basically tell the tarot and telling, now you'll be thinking, who am I telling it to? It's just a pack of cards. But what I'm doing is mentally placing my intention onto the cards. And I have decided that from the month of June to the month of April next year, which is 2012, I'm looking forward for her company and how her work is going to flow and how her professional growth will occur in the next 1 year. So I'm mentally placing this thing on the card, and I can tell the tarot, or I can decide in my own mind that with tarot, dear tarot, I'm looking to see a 12-month time spread. And you can name the spreads that which you want. The tarot will know, and the energy of the cards will fall according to the question that you have found. And the question here is, I need to know a 12-month progressive time spread which tells me from the month of June to the month of April how the work affairs of her company are going to be. And every time you shuffle the cards, there is no wrong time to stop. You can stop any time and you will still get a reading. But I personally believe that it's only when the cards start splitting into groups and falling away, or probably a few cards start flying away, or maybe when you internally feel that I've shuffled enough and I'm ready to look deeper, that's when you stop. So you can stop anytime you feel that you're ready and the cards are now falling into a formation and they're ready to. So that's it. Now I feel that I should go ahead with it. You can put the cards upside down and you can turn them over as you wish. So this is June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. And you can put the rest of the cards away. I'm going to put them a little away so that I know that this is the next year. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So each card stands for each month for her company. June, I see that, whatever work that you have taken, whatever projects that are coming your way, you are on top of the work, and you're struggling to sort of finish all the deadlines, but you will still be on top of your work. You're not going to be lagging behind. If there's any new work that is flowing to you, it might be putting a little pressure on you, but you will still manage to finish everything on time. You'll meet your deadlines if there are any. If there are dates that you need to deliver certain things to people, or whatever your nature of work might be, what I really know is that even though it's tough to stay on top, you will still be pretty much in control of your game. So that is good news. In July, you yourself are going to be, responsible for a lot of things. I see you in this Queen of Wands card, a woman who takes her own decisions. You have risen to this position after years of work that you have put into your company, and you pretty much know your mind. So there might be a situation where you will have to take control of a few things. I see you taking your company forward for a few things from this month onwards. A new responsibility might come on to you, and a little bit of independence will also come to you. You don't have to always speak to your associates for a few things. From this month onwards, a lot of independence and a lot of freedom, a lot of free hand will come to you. Even if you work in tandem with other people, your say will have its own standing in whichever area that you manage. In August, you might be starting a new section or a new product line, if there is something like that, or a new company might approach you with absolutely brand new opportunity to do something for someone. New opportunities are coming to your company, new openings. The existing work, whatever it is, there is a definite new beginning coming here in this month, June, July, August. So, and I know that from August September also there's a new beginning. So because it's an Ace of Pentacles in September and Ace of Wands in August. So there's a clear energy that new money making opportunities definitely coming your way. And this is a very good thing because this means expansion to me. This means that maybe a new city you start your work, a new, because this is a very promising stuff for me here, because it's clearly indicated that new money will flow in and a brand new beginning is going to happen. So if you're thinking to start something new, this is a very good time. October, November, December. In October again, obviously, because a lot of new work has started, there's a lot of running around. You might be going to different cities, trying to stitch up your projects and work together. I can actually, this is like a whole story form that we are looking at, and it actually feels like a whole story of a snapshot of an entire 12 months coming forward. And you might be having somebody younger than you who will do all this running around for you, some younger people in your team who you can give this responsibility to. It will be completely your call again. August, September, October, November, May, June, July, August, September. Okay. Now in November, there's this card called Judgment. It just simply means that, there are a lot of ideas that you have held on to, you will have to lay them to rest. You have to start looking at things from a new perspective. And the old ways of working are not going to work anymore. You have to devise a completely new way of maybe working in a few departments of your company. And even in December, please be very careful about people who work in your company who you cannot trust. You've got to be very careful about their doings, all this stuff that they're doing. Keep a close eye on somebody who probably is not somebody very trustworthy, very clearly. So take a hard look at your teammates, people who are working with you, and if there's a little bit of mistrust there with someone, come clean with them before they get a chance to shift things here and there or take a few assets away of the company. You have to be very careful with that kind of energy in December. Do not let the people who are indebted to you just go away go their own merry way. You've got to be very stiff and tough on people the way you want them, especially in money aspects. You've got to be very careful. And obviously, because you're going into a new era here, then you need to be extra careful about these kind of energies. Don't get cheated. This is exactly what this card is telling you for the month of December. November, yeah, because this is a major card, because this is a judgment card, I will pay it more importance. I will give it more importance because it's a major arcana card. This is the card number 20. And it means that you're going to rise from, the ashes. So if there's any trouble, if there's something that comes to an end, don't worry, because a new beginning will automatically start with it. You just need to look at it from the right perspective. Keep your mind in its place. Now these 4 cards are for the year 2012, the 4 months, year ending. January, February, March, April. So January, again a very good time for your company. A lot of fulfillment, a lot of old and previous ways, and the people who have been working with you for a long time are in focus here. So you're going to be spending a lot of good times with them. You're going to be strengthening your bonds with the people who have always been working with you, which is beautiful in the new year. You affirm your relationships, work relationships, and it's a great time to do that. February, we have the Page of Swords. This is again an individual here who works quietly, doesn't have a lot of impact in the company, but he might also be, a dicey person, he or she, but I see a man here. I don't know why. So you've got to be very careful with new people that you bring into your company. If you're hiring new people, then be very careful how they are working. Keep a close eye on them. March and April. March is a great time of abundance. The work that you have started in these 2 months, August and September, will bear fruit. A lot of abundance is going to be there in your company. You yourself will enjoy a lot of money flowing in, which is great news. You're ending your next year on a positive note. This is the 9 of Pentacles. This is the most positive financial card because this is like the 9 of coins. So it's victory, it's joy. As much abundance as you can possibly target right now, you will achieve that. So whatever your targets are, 100% you're going to achieve that. And April, I see another new beginning, a very small new beginning. If you have hired someone new around this time, very trustworthy person. So remember this, that this entire year will flow. There'll be new beginnings, There'll be new ways that you need to look at a few things. Don't get sad with them, just look at them in a brighter way. Be very careful in December with people who might deceive you. You can easily deal with them. And the people who you trust, enjoy your January with them because your company is doing fine, everything is going well, new stuff has been started. And February, March and April. So March I see a lot of money coming in to your company. So yeah, you're ending this year on a very, very positive note. And this is good because this is a company that clearly looks as if it's growing, as if money is coming to them, and they are definitely doing well. They're adding new people in their team, and they might be letting go of a few people who are weeds on their way. So it's just very nice and very positive. And so here we end our time spread from the month of June to April for a friend of ours here. Thank you for watching.
I mean, you have given me very cheerful, nice good news for most of the months, except for December. But I have experienced it already, so now maybe I'll be more careful with such a thing happening. And yeah, it gives me more energy to look at the coming months with more positive feeling, because when somebody says something nice, like, you know, that adds to your existing energy. So I feel good that, you know, like, we'll take up whatever work we get with that feeling that, you know, like, okay, things are going to work without any, you know, worry or, you know, fear in the mind. Okay, it's going to work, we'll work. So that itself brings a success.
Now, I want to ask you that, are you really looking at some new opportunities coming your way in your company? And if that is so, then I think you have all the answers you were looking for.
Yeah, that's something like what we would like to do, but we haven't done till now, has just come our way, and sometime in June we'll be starting it. So
most definitely, it's going to reach a wonderful conclusion.
Yeah, then all the new things that we have started, we have worked all the last year, will bear fruits. Like the July, August and September, what you told me is very exciting for me.
If you see this, if there's any other question in your mind with regard to a certain month or a certain card, you can definitely ask me.
Yeah, is there anything like, I mean, like, always we had been very enthusiastic about our work, and we keep you know, going ahead with a lot of adventure in our mind, but financially we had not been doing very well. So will any of our efforts get crumpled by the financial, I mean, like, funding not happening or something like that?
There is definitely money coming into your company, so funding not happening is not
out of the way.
Yeah, it's definitely coming in. There will be projects that will come impromptu in your way. You have no idea, but they will come, and the money will definitely flow in for you to move ahead. Of course, there'll be a lot of running around there, and a lot of hard work there. and
there's nothing called free lunch. We have to
but in November, December, I only want you to keep your heart in its place. Always remember that March is coming with a lot of good news. So if you need to look at something with a new perspective, keep my words in mind that you have to let go of all the past fears and all the past experiences that you've had. Go with new energy, but still by being careful. But in your heart and mind, it should not stay that, you know, aisa hua, so it might happen again. None of that is going to happen. That's exactly why this card has come, that this might be coming in, and somebody who you can't trust, or a situation you can't really rely upon, but you need to look at it from a different perspective already, so that you can enjoy the current people who are working with you. You can treasure them.
January is generally the month we go on annual picnic.
That's beautiful, because I see you enjoying and a lot of nostalgic, happy times with the people who've been with you.
That's what when you said January will be with people, like every January
and
we want to go out with all of them.
The people who've been with you. So this is great. So that means the tarot has definitely heard you and answered you. And I see absolutely no troubles coming in with finding.
That's good news. Yeah. Very good. I'm treating you in April. April 2012. A big treat.
Thank you.